For generations, African Americans have chartered moments in history through song, storytelling, even quilting.
Heritage or traditional quilts are works of art and often crafted by what are known as master quilters. Atlanta News First anchor Tracy Hutchins headed to Northwest Atlanta to meet a master at work.
And then here is where, I put a lot of pieces together.
Thread by thread, this labor of love.
Yep, and then it starts to tell its story.
Becomes a material masterpiece. After 40 years of sewing, Northwest Atlanta's Aisha Lumumba is still settling into her title of master quilter.
I don't know when I went from the little girl sewing to the master quilter, but yeah.
But to look at your work, I would say that is appropriate, that fits.
Yeah, my work definitely speaks for itself. Sometimes, it comes from somewhere else, you feel like, anyway. You feel like you dream up a thing and then you can figure out how to do it.
Lumumba can barely keep count of how many quilts she's made. 200, maybe 300. All images of Black icons and excellence. Abolitionists, Sojourner Truth, Barack and Michelle Obama.
This was right after he won the presidency.
Aretha Franklin and Harriet Tubman. Woven into each one, a message.
But yeah, I wanted to give it depth and I wanted her to be kind of running out of those woods. Then once I started studying and learning about African culture and what African American people have gone through and went through in this country, because we don't get trained that early on. And so that's when I really said, oh, I can do images. I don't just have to do blocks and squares, which was what I started out with. I can do images and I can create a story with the quilt that is an easier read.
Lumumba's work is often on exhibit across Metro Atlanta, with some pieces for sale, adding to the $35 billion a year quilting industry across the U.S. and Canada. It's enough for even this master quilter to marvel at.
Oh, wow. Sometimes it takes my breath away when I step back and say, wow.
One of her recent exhibits at the Atlanta Fulton Library. That's happening through March 30th. For more information, scan the QR code that we're putting up on our screen right now. It takes you to atlantanewsfirst.com.